Death Note. Ah, yes, the truly respectable anime out there in this world. But what do boomers think about it? Do they think that it's witchcraft? Yes, indeed. They thought it's witchcraft, that they reported it to news, and it's on news. Yeah, so it's on ABC News Arizona, and it's pretty dog shit what is there. So let's find out why this is bad. Quotation marks.
Parents in Florence on alert after a middle school student creates what's called a death list.
Sorry? A death list? Excuse me, but you are triggering me in every possible way. I just want to say, it's not called a death list, it's called a death note, okay? Death note, okay? Okay.
Thanks for choosing us. I'm Katie Rammel. Steve has the night off. We want to start by assuring you school officials say this student had no way to carry out his wishes, but nonetheless, it's disturbing. ABC 15's Mary Ellen Resendez explains what was found and how school officials were tipped off.
I'm guessing the officials know zero about Japan or anime or a single thing about Japan, I swear. But America's been becoming a laughingstock for the entire the world. But come on, you gotta be serious. I feel like that student who had the death note must have been a hyper weeb. I'm not saying weeb being a bad thing, but yeah, keep being a weeb, man.
Thank God that it got caught.
A sigh of relief from parents.
What was that you say?
Thank God that it got caught.
Thank God he got caught. Caught by what? By simply carrying a Japanese manga in his hand? By, I don't know, freaking flexing it to his classmates who know nothing about anime? Okay, yeah, I guess you could say he's caught. Wink wink.
A sigh of relief from parents after middle school students at Anthem K-8 in Florence alert teachers to a fellow student's troubling text message.
He was threatening suicide. He didn't get graphic about how he was planning to do it, but he did appear to have a plan.
School administrators didn't find any weapons on the student, but they did find this book.
It's a book called Death Note. It's kind of a Japanese-style comic book that is very dark.
The book talks.
Alright, so far we have a boomer. How very ironic. These boomers, I swear, they know nothing about the current day. They're sleeping under a rock. They rest under a rock. They're in their own bubble. It's like they don't ever talk to the outside world. Yeah, can't respect millennials nor Gen Zers. It's just a dude who likes Death Note. Same here. I love Death Note very much, but I just pretend to do stuff. Yeah, I like Death Note. It's pretty good anime. But come on, you've got to be that delusional to think it's actually gonna do something. Man, I really want to write myself in a Death Note right now. It's cringeworthy.
It's about, quote, suicide as a valid cause of death. With it, a journal of sorts, also titled Death Note. Inside, a passage saying, the human whose names is written in this note shall die. And
I'm just speechless. It's just a manga. It's a manga. Okay, if you don't know what a manga is, it's basically a Japanese comic that has been read from right to left. Yeah? Come on, man. These boomers just make me cringe. They really do.
behind those pages, a list of students' names.
By the way, he must be having fun, like, oh hey, dude, I'm gonna write your name in the death and you'll die. And then they freaking cosplay, aka roleplay. And then the other dude's like, oh no, oh, I'm getting a heart attack. Yeah, they're probably like cosplaying. So come on, it's not that serious. They're just cosplaying, being kids, aka teens.
It's like a witch's spell. If you write their name in here, some harm will come to them. There was no specific threat. There was no specific, I'm going to harm them.
School officials.
Excuse me, which witch's spell. It's not witchcraft. It's just anime. If you don't know what Death Note is about, it's about a very intellectual boy named like Yagami. He finds a Death Note, and he decides to write major criminals' names on the Death Note, and the criminals' they die. Okay? Hope you comprehended that. Let's continue on.
Officials say over the weekend the students' parents did see some warning signs, and it actually kept him out of school for a few days. It
Kept him out of school for a few days? What kind of parents are these? Oh my god, I feel so bad for the freaking student. Imagine you in that situation. How would you feel? For me, I'd feel I'd go from 100 to 10,000, pissed off. Bruh, I bet the weebs in this are like, why do I have such boomers in my school? Why do I have such boomer parents? I just like anime. Can I not bring a manga to school? Like, my parents are retarded? Why? Why? Yeah, just unfortunate.
was a close call, but parents say in this case, students did the right thing.
At least one, the kid was proactive enough in the first place to realize that something needed to be done.
School officials say
Nothing needs to be done because it's not necessary. You just bring a manga to school, that's it. You read it, you cosplay, that's it. The end, happily ever after. But no, these boomers just go, nah, that's illegal, that must destroy this witchcraft. Yeah.
say it's unlikely charges will be filed in this case since help is what's needed most. In Florence, Mary Ellen Resendez, ABC 15 News.
You know, for parents, it is so difficult to spot and maybe even admit the warning signs if your kid might be in trouble. So that's why we took action today and spoke with the executive director of Parenting Arizona. And she gave us a whole list of signs we really should all be aware of.
Dramatic changes in the regular routine, sleeping, eating, those types of things indicate the depression. Perhaps the child isn't eating at all, or perhaps he's gorging or she's gorging himself with foods.
How does this relate to the topic talking about 2 seconds before? What is it? What? So what? If I cosplay, write someone's name, for example, one of my friends, and then they become depressed, apparently it's all my fault. Yeah. I mean, depression is a serious thing, you know. I'm not joking about depression, but is this really necessary? It's just a weeb. Cosplaying. Having fun.
We also mentioned why it's so important we talk to our children and their friends, and if we see the warning signs, we've got to act on it.
Okay. Understandable, have a nice day. But it's still cringy though. They don't understand anime at all. Like, it's just me holding a book, manga, and bringing it to school, reading it, having fun with friends with it, and yeah. And then this retarded ass class students are like, oh no, I'm gonna die from that. Is my name with that? Oh no, I'm gonna die of heart attack. Oh no. They clearly know nothing about anime, which is very stupid indeed. Oh well, that's the end of this adventurous video. In this entertaining video. I hope I'll see you later soon. Catch you later.